Hey, welcome. Thanks for taking the time to view this video. This session will look at the strategy of self-monitoring. And again, the aim of these videos are to help you develop the skills that you need to gain a deeper understanding of the things that you read, that you watch, that you listen to, at home, at school, in your everyday lives. Let's get started. All right, so self-monitoring is all about asking yourself if you've missed something in the text. It's a great strategy to use when you're researching or studying, and it helps you track and check that you actually understand what you're trying to understand, what you're working with. So annotating your text, your image, your graph, your script, your choreographic notes, your web design brief, whatever it is that you are engaging with, it's a very effective way to monitor that you actually do get it. Okay, so self-monitoring occurs throughout the whole process of reading something, before, during, and after the text. So the system that I'm about to show you and explain to you, it's simple and it's very effective in helping you understand and remember what you are reading. So as you can see here, you've got, so there's three main steps. There's the, the before reading bit, where you just you grab a pen, all right. While you're reading, you're actually annotating the text. So in a minute, I'll show you an example. You're circling words you don't understand, and you're actually writing the definition in the margins. You're highlighting, key words, key phrases, in the text. And then after reading, you go back a second time and you skim through what you've read, and in a margin, you just annotate keywords. You use your own words, your own vocab, to make sure that you've understood what you've just read. And ask yourself, am I missing anything? How can I be sure that I get this? Right, so they're the central questions. Let's go have a look at a text. Okay, so here's a sample of a text. I'm not going to tell you what it's about. You can pause it and read it, annotate it. So circle those words, or write them on a piece of paper, define them. There's no point reading ahead if you don't know what those words mean. Okay, highlight important parts. So each section should have 3 or 4 words maybe highlighted, and then when you're finished, go back, reread it, and add keywords that summarize what those sections are about. All right, so pause the video and come back later. Okay, so I've annotated it, and here's an example. All right, so as you can see, I've circled words I don't understand as I'm reading it. And before I continued, I actually then drew a little line and defined it. I googled it, I dictionaried it, and in my own words wrote down a couple of words to define what that word meant. It's essential if you want to know what something means. There's no point reading it if you don't know what those individual tricky words are. So I've read it. As I'm reading, I'm highlighting text that I think is the most important per section. And then when I finished that, I went back to the start, and in the right column over here, in the red, I wrote keywords in my own words that reflect the meaning of that text. So again, if I ask myself the question, am I missing something? Do I get it? Do I actually get it? A good indicator is if you have nothing in that right column in your own words, then clearly you haven't understood it enough. It's a good indicator that you need to go back, reread it, ask for help. Hopefully that works for you. Okay, so here's another alternative, especially if you have a book that's not yours, like a novel or a textbook that you've borrowed from the library. Don't write in the book, but you can use post-it notes to tag, pages, to tag ideas, to tag definitions. You can either do it on paper on a post-it note, or you can use the little digital sticky notes on your device to, monitor your understanding, keep track of the important stuff. So to summarize, have you missed anything? Are you still confused? And that's okay. Just replay the video if you've missed something in the text. It's a great strategy to use during research and studying the whole self-monitoring thing, because it really allows you to track and reflect and clarify whether you're actually getting what you need to be getting in the text. Do you understand it? If you do, great. If you don't, great. Go back, reread, rewatch, re-listen until you pick it up. That's how you learn. So, till next time, go forth and learn, and self-monitor.